This is the things I do. Yes, I. For me country, green, white and blue. I know say the bella them over yonder no go party. Go don't bother that. You know we on the all we come together as one. For we country flag, I go die for me country flag. Oh nana. If they say what they eat, then go weapon for we, you go one of them. If they say what we score, then go disallow the goal, you go one of them. Now who da them, now the bella them. Who are they? The bella them, you go one of them. Hey lad. If they say what they can, then go disturb with peace, you go one of them. If they say what they can, then go lock them for we, you go one of them. Now who da them, now the bella them. The bella them, you go one of them. Mama the system, the mona. Lo lo lo. Oh lo 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 lo. Papa the system, the mona. Oh lo lo. Oh lo 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 lo. Mama the system, the mona. Oh lo lo. Oh lo 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 lo. Papa the system, the mona. Oh lo lo. Yeah. Oh lo 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 lo. Oh lo lo lo. Capital A, capital B, capital C. They want turn to D. Within a them plan, they want good sabi. Within a them plan, they want good sabi. We no go ever retreat and we no go surrender. Holy Ghost fire, they make them they blunder. All them bad plan, them back to sender. Papa God, now you know we defender. Time don't go, now check the calendar. We all they see, we not just living one. I say the country, the wololo, the youth them, the wololo, the system, wololo, we all live. Wololo, I say the country, the wololo, the youth them, the wololo, the system, wololo, we all live. Wololo. If they say what I eat, then go weapon for we, you go one of them. If they say what we score, then go disallow the goal, you go one of them. Now who da them, now the bella them. The bella them, you go one of them. Hey lad, if they say what they can, then go disturb with peace, you go one of them. If they say what they can, then go lock them for we, you go one of them. Now who da them, now the bella them. The bella them, you go one of them. Mama the system, the mona. Lo lo lo. Oh lo 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 lo. Papa the system, the mona. Oh lo lo. Oh lo 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 lo. Mama the system, the mona. Oh lo lo. Somebody say oh lo 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 lo. Papa the system, the mona. Oh lo lo. Oh lo 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 lo. Oh na na. Them a free know this say we the score past them a free know. Them a free know, them a free know. Them a free know this say we the walk past them a free know. Them a free know, them a free know. Them a free know this say we country salon for glory. Them a free know, them a free know, them a free know. Oh na na. If we no get good player, we na buy the player, the one where they try, the one we go come pull water na the eye, the player we go make everybody they smile, the player we go make we knock upside, the player we go make we fly and fly, the player we go make all the bella them die, the player we go make we the boo boo bamba, na the player we go make we know the one them where they lie, the player we go pull water na we eye, na the player we go make all the bella them die. I say the country, the wololo, the youth them, the wololo, the system, wololo, we all live. I say the country, the wololo, the youth them, the wololo, the system, wololo, we all live. Wololo. If they say what they eat, then go weapon for we, you go one of them. You go one of them. If they say what we score, then go disallow the goal, you go one of them. You go one of them. Now the bella them. The bella them, you go one of them. You say lad. If they say what they can, then go disturb with peace, you go one of them. If they say what they can, then go lock them for we, you go one of them. Who da them, now the bella them. The bella them, you go one of them. Mama the system, the mona. Lo lo lo. Oh lo 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 lo. Papa the system, the mona. Oh lo lo. Oh lo 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 lo. Mama the system, the mona. Oh lo lo. Oh lo 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 lo. Papa the system, the mona. Oh lo lo. Hey God. Oh lo 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 lo. Sucky are the kill we. 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 That's right. Bididum pum 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 pum. Bididum pum 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 pum. This is the things I do. Yes, I. For me country, green, white and blue. I know say the bella them over yonder no go party. Go don't bother that. You know we on the all we come together as one. for we country flag. I go die for me country flag. Oh nana. If they say what they eat, then go weapon for we, you go one of them. If they say what we score, then go disallow the goal, you go one of them. Now who that them, now the bell of them. Who are the bell of them, you go one of them. Hey lad, if they say what they can, then go disturb with peace, you go one of them. If they say what they can, then go lock them for we, you go one of them. Now who that them, now the bell of them. The bell of them, you go one of them. Mama, this is the moon, lo lo lo. Oh lo 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 lo. Papa, this is the moon, oh lo lo. Oh lo 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 lo. Mama, this is the moon, oh lo lo. Oh lo 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 lo. Papa, this is the moon, oh lo lo. Yeah, oh lo 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 lo. Oh lo lo lo. Capital A, capital B, capital C, they want turn and to D. Within a them plan, they want good sabi. Within a them plan, they want good sabi. We no go ever retreat and we no go surrender. Holy Ghost fire, they make them they blunder. All them bad plan, them back to sender. Papa God, now you know we defender. Time don't go, now check the calendar. We all they see, we not to sleep in one. I say the country, the wololo, the youth them, the wololo, the system, wololo, we all live. Wololo, I say the country, the wololo, the youth them, the wololo, the system, wololo, we all live. Wololo. If they say what I eat, then go weapon for we, you go one of them. If they say what we score, then go disallow the goal, you go one of them. Now who that them, now the bell of them. The bell of them, you go one of them. Hey lad, if they say what they can, then go disturb with peace, you go one of them. If they say what they can, then go lock them for we, you go one of them. Now who that them, now the bell of them. The bell of them, you go one of them. Mama, this is the moon, oh lo lo. Oh lo 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 lo. Papa, this is the moon, oh lo lo. Oh lo 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 lo. Mama, this is the moon, oh lo lo. Somebody say oh lo 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 lo. Papa, this is the moon, oh lo lo. Oh lo 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 lo. Oh na na. Them a free know this say we the score past them a free know. Them a free know, them a free know. Them a free know this say we the walk past them a free know. Them a free know, them a free know. Them a free know this say we country salon for grow. Them a free know, them a free know, them a free know. Oh na na. If you no get good player, you na buy the player, the one where they try, the one where go come pull water na the eye, the player where go make everybody they smile, the player where go make we knock upside, the player where go make we fly and fly, the player where go make all the bill of them die, the player where go make we the boo boo bamba, na the player where go make we know the one them where they lie, the player where go pull water na we eye, na the player where go make all the bill of them die. I say the country, the wololo, the youth them, the wololo, the system, wololo, we all live. I say the country, the wololo, the youth them, the wololo, the system, wololo, we all live. Wololo. If they say what they eat, then go weapon for we, you go one of them. You go one of them. If they say what we score, then go disallow the goal, you go one of them. You go one of them. Now the bell of them. The bell of them, you go one of them. You say lad. If they say what they can, then go disturb with peace, you go one of them. If they say what they can, then go lock them for we, you go one of them. Who that them, now the bell of them. The bell of them, you go one of them. Mama, this is the moon, lo lo lo. Oh lo 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 lo. Papa, this is the moon, oh lo lo. Oh lo 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 lo. Mama, this is the moon,
Famuluna kushe enuna hadu. We are don't come back today for can't talk about things where they happen. Now we on sweethearts alone. I know we own. Whoa, let we left for do them bad things then. We they feel our most alone. I know we own. Whoa, we are. And if we hurt you, we sorry. We no mean bad, oh, we just want to make we a go before. If we hurt you, we sorry. We no mean bad, oh, we just want to make we a go before.
Pambule munakusha again inside this one big family house and unakabo every day we forget we people and because every day na another day and every day gets a own topic inside this family house and as they bring the topic to we always I can tell una say na so we they take with time for can put them at the table so una we own family members themselves they benefit inside the talk where they go on na mama saloon. Well, of course, today, we will bring you something inside the basket. Somebody, where they always they say, you know they talk, allegations them, then they send a 98. Well, if self don't come and talk, Pierre, what did this person say? And I wouldn't at the person.
Well, the Flagbearer for the APC party for the first term, when he get in Flagbearer position, don't come and talk say some of the allegations them way they make against them not to true, and in fact even teach Maada and invoice them how for rule the country. This is not the second time where they teach them how for rule the country. The first time in 2018, and this time around 2023. So this day, and then today again we continue with the worker inside the Auditor General, you know, in Kangaroo Court. The Kangaroo Court will then set against the Auditor General when Lara Telopias and one of in deputy way na Tamba Momo. Today we look at how corrupt and how double dipping they inside the justice system. Even this Kangaroo Court where they set up, you can't know how corruption they inside the how then they do it and call double dipping. Well, I no doubt if the audit report tell you about double dipping for the office of the president, if the one day when they come with again for them inside this tribunal they pan double dipping, then you know say na born me a fee by you.
Well, Pambulem na in that so big what I don't tell you. Always they can send allegation them to Uda Samura Kamara say irresponsible and if he puts what they on top, now that one they make the country not steady, then it's right. It tell we say this government every day, every time they explain and Boku talk. Indeed, now in they go on at the court. Well, some of them people when they put problem on top, they say don't they stand so they don't fit say the blame it don't Boku and it don't take this time around we say need for the full voice. No go no side. Continue for listening to we and enjoy the program. Mind you, as you enter inside the family house, please just hit the like button for we. Sister admin, they always and other people they remind you now. We say they help them for remind you now. As you come inside, hit the like button now. With the talk of 305 family members them where they watch we look at the like now only 87. Do you agree more likes? Make we push. And also not forget, we tell you say we really want for hit the 100,000 K. What's happen? We don't try. We don't there now. We don't there right now far for catch this particular number. But don't relax small. Oh. We really don't relax small. Do ya? We family member them as we did right now. 68,617. Now we go now. At least. Let me reach this number and enjoy yourself on YouTube. Stay tuned as we can rub more inside the report. The auditor in business. Yesterday, we been telling us say, well, I be advised yesterday you will get high blood pressure. Now for go relax so because we can unfold the babala money them where them people they collect inside the taxpayer coffer, we don't know they even give reports for. So if you get hypertension, sister admin today, we move. He shock you.
She's smiling on my face.
If I cry, who know I know?
For let you know, say no more now. The team where they can't open my mouth for talk today. Some people them they do are stiff, not stiff. Some people get for really feel pain, but not today. How this government they try for use justice for you they try for use justice for legalize or for justify them corrupt practices them we they actually they go on with in the country. Okay, so with the left hand first, let me go to this one because for me let's just pass by the Flagbearer a quick one. We see triple A from Sierra Network. Triple A from Sierra Network do an interview where you can follow the full interview now in page. He do one interview where he actually do combination of the Minister of Information and that of the Flagbearer of the APC winner Samura Kamara. Interestingly, this word where this minister they talk, now the word and the way Laelo and Slima continuously on the talk, and the word and the way Maada on the talk. So let we listen, let's watch this video. Now, AAA of Sierra Network, and actually do this interview. So we want for say this one not to be material at all. We not get no rights to but we just Congo sir, and then we want for make you understand exactly what it happen. But now we stand, you can follow Sierra Network on Facebook and YouTube and get the rest of the information them where they can always the pass. But let we go now and just watch this short thing quick now with the Cam GG's now.
To take you down memory lane in 2007, on the eve of the announcement of the election results, the former president, Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma, was on the BBC. In the BBC interview, noted that if the elections that year did not go his way, he will make the country ungovernable. That is a threat to the very institution you are meant to be nourishing. That is a serious breach, right? So fast forward several years down the line, 2018, again on the eve of the announcement of the results, now APC candidate Samura also said it will cause all sorts of problems. So when some of these problems, these threats to democracy happen, you have ventriloquists and proxies seated abroad, threatening the peace and stability of this country, threatening, inciting people to take over the seat of power. You just want to fit this into a narrative. They have probably had a queue. Yeah? So these things are very important for us as a government.
Anytime where political violence comes, that's the word where people in the say, Dr. Samara and I don't talk and say, it will make this country ungovernable. So then, at the end, people and say again, Dr. Samara not be concede. You never concede, you never agree, say, they win. So, anything where they come up, now Dr. Samara and I can be in them. Dr. Samura Kamara, you have the media. We are in the diaspora. This is what people have been complaining about you. Yeah, make it clear for we.
First of all, anybody who's having me, I'm a very peaceful person.
All right.
Since 2018, any side I go, I say let's stay peaceful. Because I know the value of peace.
All right.
For any country. I don't go through management of this country for many, many years. I don't serve this country when we were at war. And then I left Commonwealth Secretariat and came now for run the Ministry of Finance when the country was in war. I left there. We get small peace, then war come back. I left, I go back Commonwealth. I come back 2002 with a palm peace to the go. So me will be the last person. I know if Sabi use that word day, I'll make you ungovernable. No. But again, when you get a set of people where they look for excuses for non-performance, that's how they happen. And you know, the time for excuses don't know. Not only coin the word the ground dry. Not only coin the word this na babala. Not only coin the word the country don't put up. You understand? No. When they manage a country, listen to the people. Not listen to Samura Kamara. Not blame Samura Kamara. Listen to the voice of the people. When they travel, when I say, Pa, Dr. Samura Kamara, why you too? Up to yesterday, I go na my farm, na put loco ya. Then picking them. Why it? Dr. Samura, why it? If I did in government, I for listen to them cry them day. Nobody one day no can meet me say, I dey challenge you because you don't make us ungovernable. No. What I get for make you ungovernable? One day don't see me na treat a whole cutlass. No. On the contrary, not so you people then they hold gun, they go and shoot. Not so the same people then when they talk about peace, and they go take ballot box, broke, throw away ministers and you then canteen. You understand? I'm a peaceful citizen because I have a very strong religious background. And I get a satisfied mind. 2018 election, I don't cry. When they announce the result, I just grab I go lay down. Now me organize a church service with President Bill. Because we're in the same parish. I recommend them to the parish priest. I go to bishop. We organize that. Hey, boy. Which I want again. And I can always say, honestly, where I sit today, I've had a fulfilled life in this country. All the major offices I don't occupy them. I know they look for money. I know they look for wealth. I know they look for power. I just look for another way of serving the people. Because you forget the people that now you had. And if today, we win today, I will start from where they left and continue. But I'm not going to really go and say, and then don't spoil this countryside and go. It would not help. Keep it to yourself. Keep on to yourself. Keep on. If they don't spoil this sector, keep on to yourself. Also, I don't work. One day, I not blame the predecessors. But at the go, I'd make my own contribution. So anytime I go, at the left contribution day. So it is not right. If the people then they oppose you, ask them why. Study why they oppose you. One great man not go able to, you know, one day they go na Brahma Lane or this sort of I tell the people and say, we not come on the street. No. How do you make a country ungovernable? How?
All right, family members, them this now the short interview with the Grand Samura concerning this particular award with the SLPP. Maada to be precise, always the talk say Samura say the country go be ungovernable if at that time they no announce him as the caretaker of Mama Salon. Well, waiting me go like for saying sometimes we get for be responsible for waiting we can do, or we get for be responsible of certain words they already talk. You know, when you there in certain situation, it can use word. It not mean say what you talk na that word you go do them. You will use them because of your anger or your frustration or your stress at that moment. Doesn't mean it do what you talk. I want to understand something here. I for be happy because Dr. Samura is run for a very big office. And waiting they go on right now on social media, you know they hide. Exactly me they confirm to you see it be talk the word. But the moment when it be talk that word, it be there in a situation where if anybody did it, it can talk any word where later it regret. Because according to him, that moment, they already you don't see the victory in your side. And later, when the runoff can take place, it begin to smell the yuki. So that time, it be frustrated. If they see the rogue, they come now inside. They want for announcement that you make, if you use the word say, if they not do the right thing, they not announce they will win that election day. In Samura, they make the government they be ungovernable.
Well, I think say the what's difference then what's then they by difference? You know, the word actually ungovernable, not waiting actually EV, rather than go create all sorts of problems. Now the exact word and the way I so.
What, I think that the joint word
yes,
when you watch the video,
yeah.
the same video we talk about that particular word they say, if they make the country ungovernable. Now the ending, he used the same word say, I will cause all sorts of problems. But they see the anger in them. That moment day. But it don't mean say like when we talk as we plan them, like what I say, you can talk word when something don't stress you, you don't see say this time in position they want to take and then give other person. You can talk any word that moment because you know it by yourself. But I for be happy, he accepts and admits say, yes, I talk him, but I be talking because I be there in this situation or in this position. You understand? That will make before add for the guarantee. Sometimes when you do something, you reach a peak, it is good for you to admit, say, I did it. But now because of this, then you deny, because let's say a video there to the effect, where they prove you say, talk if other person they listen you, something you don't talk, you deny them. In other words, some people then will take you other way. But anyway, we'll not have to waste time.
No, so the word now, they not say it create war. Nobody not say somewhere they create war.
No,
the word now ungovernable. Ungovernable, it can get different meaning. It can get different meaning. But if you say ungovernable, where you put that into context, let's go into context quick one. If we want to watch that particular word, let's go quick one into this. And watch say ungovernable. Last thing.
Okay, sister admin, you say for show you proof. Indeed, you talk
Okay, you want proof?
We not a liar. Wait not watch if we able get the video. We they give you the proof now. You talk We play the video now. Yeah, just patient.
Like me brother say, I be actually here that particular side. So I be expect like this is a big position we actually dey talk about. So. Sometimes we can't in can force past any other thing. Salon I can force. Nobody, any politician we feel say you have to play with you, not agree. The country I can force by anything what they talk about. Sorry about that, but I think say you people in the ask for certain things the way we get forgive. Let's just get something off for you. Okay, so when I sabi this video already, most of una sabi this video. As when I see this, most of una don't see them already, una don't listen to them already. I video this. But that not necessarily means say irresponsible for the things that will happen.
No.
But what we they say, some words then they take responsibility.
Yeah.
Like we know them for somebody where actually they stand up say this na this and this na this. So we want some for be that person.
For be that kind of person.
And that make plenty people they be enough
Yes.
be the kind leader we want.
Yes.
We don't want nobody where they can play with
No.
one kind way or the other thing.
No.
We don't want anything like that one day.
No.
No, let's see this video quickly. And listen the word, where you say trouble, where you say all sorts of problems, listen this word.
Not that it affect the conduct of the electoral process. I'm interested in the conduct of the electoral process. If it is credible, then I can get signed for rest remaining. But if it's not credible, it's doubtful, then I will create all sorts of problems for the system. You understand what I'm saying? It is the quality, it's the credibility. When
So you don't get them now? Just like what you they talk. Anything what they see how they talk, we get proof of them.
Yes, he denied the fact, say he talked about that. I think maybe you missed the point again. We're not there for back and forth, but let's just forward this video again.
To take you down memory lane in 2007, on the eve of the announcement of the election results, the former president, Dr. Auditor,
Let's listen to this again. This, by the way, let's just talk again. This one at Triple A from Sierra Network. Now he actually do this. Sierra Network Radio. Now he do this. Now he do this interview. So let's listen to him again.
Don't put up. You understand? No. When you manage a country,
we missed the start of him. Look at the start.
inside they go. I said,
What way people in the say, Dr. Samura,
now listen,
say it will make this country ungovernable. So then at the end, people and say again, Dr. Samura not be concede. You never concede, you never agree, say they win. So anything way they come up, now Dr. Samura na can be now. Dr. Samura Kamara, you have the media. We are at the diaspora. This is what people have been complaining about you. Yeah, make it clear for you.
first of all, anybody who's having me, I'm a very peaceful person.
All right.
Since 2018, any side they go, I say let's stay peaceful. Because I know the value of peace.
All right.
For any country. I don't go through management of this country for many, many years. I don't serve this country when we were at war. And then I left Commonwealth Secretariat and came now for run the Ministry of Finance when the country was in war. I left there. We get small peace, then war come back. I left, I go back Commonwealth. I come back 2002 with a palm peace to the go. So me will be the last person. And if Sabi use that word day, I'll make you ungovernable. No. But again, when you get a set of people where they look for excuses for non-performance.
Let's tell us something. Sometimes we get for be honest with ourselves. When you say, we create all sorts of problems for the system, now the same as ungovernable. Now, like you disturb the government from operating in that kind of proper functional.
Exactly.
But listen. This government, they take all kind, blames. They
look for faults.
Always. So it explains something very, very important. Say, ever don't blame a predecessor of them. We're very correct. But not just small thing, and this one will talk so. I know say most of them are not like them. Because I can say we can take small thing for make a big thing. And at the same thing we don't do all along for make small thing against the government for let it look big. So anybody will make small thing we make a big. Because we want clean salon now. We just want clean salon. So if you say in this, we go make the system, I went at the word again, we go create all sorts of problems for the system. Now, like, you create problem for the governance system, for the government. Now, the same thing. But notwithstanding, We know they say irresponsible for things the way they happen right now. Nobody know they say that day. But what way you don't say, you get for all the word again.
That
and say yes, like what me brother say. I been say something like this, but not only like this, and I don't get any. You cannot say I be stress. You know, Maada be yourself, you don't say that same kind of thing.
Of course.
If you don't say,
you talk and say if he no win this particular election,
yes,
so
yes, he will call the people them out.
He call the people them out.
Yes.
So it don't mean say when someone talk him, he do about what you they talk now, yeah, make we learn for being responsible of certain actions them way we they do. It don't mean nothing.
So una go into a dictionary. I see people them want for tell we about creating problem for the system and that's of ungovernable. Please, una break and down and then una put it into context. Una just avoid the word ungovernable.
Even Maada be talker, we still get a video.
Maada be yourself talker.
He talk the same thing. Say if they not announce a victory for this election, instead they disturb the system. He talk and Samura back. He talk the same thing. You know,
I love the discussion. Some people say in the credibility of the election. Yes, he do. He say if this election not credible, don't listen this thing again.
I think I same thing talk now.
If it not credible,
different.
I will create all sorts of problems for the system.
Now, old video, of course.
And you know they expect say election, someone will create problem for the election. Because the election are the ones they don't call, I don't know. The only time we begin for going to court, and you know they create problem for the court. But if you say all sorts of problems for the system, that system he talk. He not talk about the election. He not say the electoral process. He says system. And system, but please. Something telling day. I know not most of them are not going like this. But sorry about that. We just get for say waiting. We feel so for say.
That has a lot of meaning. That will affect the conduct of the electoral process. I'm interested in the conduct of the electoral process. If it is credible, then I can get served for rest meaning. When it's not credible, it's doubtful, then I will create all sorts of problems for the system. You understand what I'm saying? It is the quality, it's the credibility.
So you understand what they talk? You action about if you don't understand what they say. Now do they tap this case.
Aha, now we not get them. Even if he say so, he not do am. We say he not do am. That's not true. He not do am. But word when you be don't talk as a leader, you know they avoid the word. Because word not the rotten, you know they die. You know the rotten, you know they die.
Anyway, I think we just want for make them clear. For make we learn for the take responsibility of we ask them. You know me say Samura get anything for do it to they go on at the country. We know saying a peaceful somebody.
Hey God.
Yeah.
If not be mad at you now talk saying I talk that way.
The comments on sweet.
Therefore don't agree. Don't think.
The comment on sweet.
No, therefore don't agree.
Right now.
Therefore don't agree.
No, in as much as we support, not the supporters them, sorry. In as much as we not the support, make we let for face the reality. That they make the discussion, they keep going now the right way it's supposed to go. But let me not say because you support Chembe and Babue, when Chembe didn't at the wrong side, you know for talk I'm saying at the wrong side, no, not so good support. Or when Babue didn't at the wrong side, no for talk and say Babue didn't at the wrong side, no, not so good support. You know they help me self. Because the more I accept say I didn't at the wrong side, where I do wrong, now the more I able to correct myself. Because nobody not perfect. Just as I say, their words say they tell the way someone talk if they nerve because you don't see everything say, oh, now me they win this election. Then it begin to smell some kind of bad smell. So anybody else can talk any other thing way past this. And as well, as we tell you, Maada talk the same thing. Well, they put some big and broad past Samura self. Yeah, but you know me say where Samura talk he do am. But we for happy, he answer say I talk but now this. It become clear to we. Yeah? We they look forward for make it be the next caretaker. So some of them here we need for to wash them before it come to the seats. Before I will move.
All right.
You know one person this stubborn palavamates. You stubborn past the word stubborn.
No, the electoral system, no way, no the way they make problem for the electoral system. Electoral, once they don't call it result, it don't finish. Nothing no you can do again. Nothing. The only thing no more, let us just talk, say, the man ain't not do anything a talk, but if I take a word. Now just a word we concern about. Because this we look and say, like president we they talk about. We no want let it begin can tell we black and white like when Maada they tell me black and white. Maada na he talk something out to Jesus no. If you ask her the next minute and other thing they give, we know what that kind of person they take responsibility of every word, whether in context or no context. Take responsibility. Period. That I don't want. We say we want clean salon. Clean salon. We know they take mess with nobody. Nobody we know they encourage for anything. Any kind how they call it their own business. We know they take them at all. So I think we can move now forward. We can go now into the issue of the Auditor General. By the way, talking notes.
Hey, you should start me go sleep. I beg. Because they can't give contacts. Now, this is our issue right now. All you book talk where they can make, they can't cry. And then I know for they can't shock you now. Let you go sleep, I beg.
No, for today, if we hurt you,
we sorry. We no mean bad, oh. We just want to make we had go before.
Politician need for take responsibility.
If we hurt you, we sorry.
Now that make we see doya.
We no mean
They
bad,
talk about
we
Maada
just want to make we had go before.
You see Maada be always in that
way.
way.
If we hurt you, we sorry.
For more queen.
We no mean bad,
so we want to come out of that kind of working system.
Before.
So if we hurt you on that, hey,
if we hurt you, we sorry.
We just want clean leaders.
We no mean bad.
We know Samura for be that kind of honest leader where they take responsibility of your own problem.
We pain you, we sorry.
So we want them for take the same responsibility of anything.
We just want to make
we know they say Samura don't do anything way wrong in the country. But any word when it's up, whether you put an A or you bend a left or right, you word na you word, not the pit and liquor. Oh yeah.
If we pain you, we sorry.
Really sorry, we no mean bad, oh, we just want to make we had go before. So you know, English big old, so thinking this, so we can even wrong self. Sometimes we wrong, ungovernable. Create problem for the system. And when you say ungovernable, it means say the system not work. The system not work well. It create the problem where you make the system not work. So whether you say the system, I know say some of them they say now the electoral system they talk about. Some of them they say no, it's not say ungovernable. They say the now only way something reach that young point. Now they tell you sabi all kind English, all kind word.
Let me tell you something. APC supporter they stop us.
Now the same with SLPP supporter them.
No, I have to accept them fault.
Now the same matter. Okay, Salomon are the same. No matter what party we dey. Now that minute say when if you turn to this other person, hey, the glad but when they turn and
turn, not say
But that's what life day, bro. We that answer we did and we are. So anytime people then they put you in our APC, go put you in our SLPP. We not care. What do we concerned about? We get one green party when a Sierra Leone. We na party to the opposition because we want strong democracy. But now we standing. If we want a change where we don't feel say Samura now the right change where we look forward to, we need Samura for start the ball rolling right away from the time where he did the opposition. You know, one of the reasons where make people them fall for, one of the reasons we make it fall for in 2018 everything.
Now because talk one grain too.
Because Hassan Arune ask one question, say, he said them people how they suffer so. Whether you feel say responsible.
He said not the government. And he be there with the government.
So
that one we make a respect up to
a lot of people they say I'm say incredible and when
so the last side we go one for see the same Samura stand.
Yes. We need them like that. We don't want them for change. We want them like that. How it is so now.
Let job be Samura Osabi.
Yes.
That's why he say yes, I talk him. But because of this, I make a talk him. Finish. Let me say responsible. Sister, we go drink tea. Go drink tea, leave.
Okay, na be abo. Sorry. No one for anybody. Okay, let's go to Lara quick. Huh? Hey God, hey boy, a big boy. No vex. No, it's a big. You know, say something in so life they know. Some people and they know why it's true. Oh yeah, we they are so for talking true boy.
As we give them through, they don't start for confusion.
Now they tell them go sabi, we say we not sabi English.
Me and they call them the one person as she start admin.
No, Mada,
They
tell me Mada can want it. He can't deny word. Now they tell the play Yumba.
Yes.
He not get mine. Mada not great. Anybody we don't talk something, one can lie for back. We not agree. And not today they together we na the call. Where they come for we. Samula kushe nuna adu.
I say we are don't come back today
If for can't talk about things where they happen.
Now we on sweetheart salon. Right now we
Whoa, let we left for do them bad things them. We the feel a most alone. Now we own. Whoa,
we had and Yana we had. We move.
today we not say we miss the points today. Not a problem. We miss today. We miss. That's okay. Miss. Boku them, but today we miss. So I saw you about that. Now go to. I did sweet.
And then join the comments. They say we salty.
Yes. Today we get for miss because it
don't matter. We will put more spam.
But you talk about Madabio. See Madabio, they say anytime now we dance, they pain me. Madabio, now when I this one now they talk. Madabio, yes. Madabio no say.
I answer quick show.
Because I'm uncle. Madabio no say anytime we dance, they mock with the people of Salon with the vex. Now make all time they dance like big fool. Like when they say Odofo, Sobo.
You see like I shock them.
Yes. Now goodness done day. Every day they dance per week. Because it not say when we dance with the vex.
Exactly.
And I'm mockery to the highest degree down day. That is why you want to take decision on the 24th of June. For avoid all that kind of alakiti there.
At the ballot box.
So if we go take decision now for change and we want somebody who is righteous. We not say Samura, a mistake you make so inside this mistake.
No, he says I will say boy for answer.
Mistake, yes, mistake.
Anyway.
You know say we there. We watch you anyhow because we prepare you for be the president of the country. And if we not say we hard we there. Any mistake, if you not shake,
we dey wapo. If you not shake, we dey wapo. We keep tick.
No. If you say tick, now understatement. Call the kind tick. Which kind tick? Matter pencil, that one, everyone. We carry them together. One we get in waist bump, in head bump.
The small.
Yes, the middle small. Then the matter, although so they can broad so, then neck and also. So now that kind of thing, we keep tick behind door.
Hey, for the day, they stagger. We keep tick behind door.
Oh, for the day when the next president go make some.
If he in shape with it.
It's a bit boat kitty. Now boat kitty now they get for pull and commodity.
Yeah. Unage woko the next president. If God answer, say government is change. Unage woko for advice him. Who they are?
Okay. So
wait.
Now can go to something very important.
We move.
Yesterday we didn't talk about the Auditor General. Today we want to establish the double dipping, the corruption where they inside this particular kangaroo court where they say tribunal against the Auditor General and one of in deputy Natamba Momo. So listen this thing. After plenty research, investigation, and we don't look at different things, them watch papers, them watch how the kangaroo courts they go into different files, them we do a lot of research, thorough research. We research them, don't go all over, don't put things them in place. Go to court, make sure say all of waiting for put figures, facts, and everything. They don't put them together. So we reach to one particular point. After we don't even work out inside the court. See how the court sitting they go, how the court administration they go. I mean, the tribunal with themselves. We don't review like all the evidence them. We're concerned to Salon, all thing we don't watch. So we decide to come up with this number one report, the first report today. In other words, we release the first report on the tribunal. We get for do with the plenty dollars where this government don't put for this tribunal. Not only put where they put that we concerned about too. Now the kind of fraud, the kind of corruption where they take place. And the one that if Francis Ben we'll take note of some of them things there. I don't forget about Samura quick. I don't go to serious thing. I don't go focus on the one where they can thief right now. Number one, Now, you remember, say yesterday we talk about say Laha Telopias and one of the deputy winner, Tamba Momo, then they actually, pull them from the office, from the 11th of November 2021, not remember that one, and no other person do that, but now from State House. Well, and when I say from State House, say the supreme authority from State House, now that. If una shake with the so that the supreme authority from State House. My uncle.
Maada.
Now he decide for suspending 2 people here so on the grounds, on the allegation of what they call professional misconduct. Remember say yesterday, I will take on through the time frame. The way how the court they operate, where even till now like close to 2 years so now, where they don't set up the the tribunal, say now the states, where now then are the complainants, not able for make them case it, not able for explain it. Waiting, they carry this woman a court for, or this woman and the man, or waiting, they decide for set up this tribunal for, or why they suspend them. The professional misconduct, they're not able to talk about it. And at the same time, the Chief Justice of all, from where they say, okay, section 37(1) and section 37(6) of the 1991 Constitution, explain briefly how, therefore, remove the Auditor General. And remember, say the precedent within the set today on the Auditor General, it will tell on the justice or the Supreme Court judges them. It will tell on them. Because the same way how they remove Supreme Court judge, now the same way then they remove, the Auditor General. That same procedure there. So, whatever bad precedent they set today on the Auditor General, now the same bad precedent they will get for the use against, any government will get for the use against the judges them for remove them from the office.
Now see the different plans and they grow.
You think they don't care?
Okay, we will see.
Okay. So the tribunal, they get people the way they may set up. And remember say they may set up the tribunal where they can say they get a panel. The one them where they look into this matter. And the one where champion are when are the Agba, when are the Baba Agba Ile. Wait, the one where when I responsible for the Ile. You understand, eh?
You go to me for Obi.
He good. The one where responsible for the society bush. Now the chairman. So for that particular society bush, and the person where responsible for the tribunal, where they put as the chairman, as the caretaker be appointed. So that chairperson there for the tribunal, now one woman where they call Honorable Justice Nyawo Finda Maturi Jones. But this guy, this baby name is long.
If it's bed full.
So for long term, we don't talk about how the other panelists then not supposed to be part of this tribunal. But we never talk about this chairperson. Because most people not be know that this chairperson and just saying name. So we do a lot of research, lot of investigation, and then we reach to this point. Say a day per waiting and called double dipping. And basically when they talk about double dipping, now where you, for example, the Minister of Finance right now, when I be the Deputy Minister of Finance, when tell we say the term when he been there na Nakovac, it gets waiting.
Two payments.
One as Deputy Minister and the other one for Nakova. And even tell we say the money where they get na Nakova.
And not they compare with the way they get as government
Deputy Minister. So now the same thing in this case. Remember say, when they say double dipping, in the first one we most of we begin about double dipping at the audit report. Whereas you see inside the same consolidated fund, people that when they travel with the president, they take for the same trip, the same reason, they take they take the money 2 times. When they say double dipping, in other words, like when you get bingo bag. Some of you not sabi bingo bag, eh? Okay, sabi bingo bag, eh?
They put it shake.
Yes. So, or for example, this now we country in Kofa. This cup, I want every salon people understand what's in the talk. This now we country in Kofa. Everybody get right for putting and they want them. For example, if Bible only spoon, let illustrate something. Just only spoon for me, please. Now, inside this money, inside this copier, now money there. If you want for buy spoon, now one time if I put your hand inside this cup for take money. For example, I want buy this spoon. So me now come, I take one. I say it's not enough. For the same thing and the same amount, I take back. I pull back. It's not for the same amount again, but for the same reason, I put my hand back and pull them back. So they say double dipping. You put your hand 2 times inside with copper for the same purpose. And that's double dipping. And no salon person not get right for take 2 salary from a consolidated fund. I want to understand when me can they take me 10. So now the word that one way they say double dipping. That means say them put the hand to them inside with national budget. Where it not supposed to be. Nobody not get right for take 2 salary or for the same purpose to them from we cover. You understand? Eh?
Clear.
Now, this woman, when I him na the head of this kangaroo court, when they say the tribunal against the Auditor General and the deputy, why we they refer to him as double dipping? Listen this thing. This woman first, before they appoint him, now this particular role as the chairperson of this tribunal, caretaker be first of all don't sack him. When the government come inside first in 2018, they may sack him. But when they sack him, not only this chapter end, that then are just background we know. So what didn't happen? Interestingly, before they set up this particular tribunal, then we don't as well give them another appointment. Then get appointment as the chancellor for the University of Kono, when a position where up till now they carry on with that particular position there. In other words, the Kono University in at the head. And once they don't give their appointment there, it means say then they pay you.
Yep.
You understand? Yep. So this woman, they take couple from a consolidated fund as the chancellor for the University of Kono. Then now they don't make her again tribunal, head of the tribunal. Now it take another money from a consolidated fund for this. Now from the same government it take 2. That is double dipping. If you watch all of we lost them, nothing like that not for exist. For example, if Auditor General, they work as Auditor General and they do any extra work, when for the government, they don't get right for pay them again another salary. Rather, if they take them, if for go there, after 1 person there. So that is double dipping. Nobody not get right for take 2 salary from a consolidated fund. So in the case of this woman now, it take 2 salary. And una can check out, if you want for know, una can please check out some of the links them where I will say the political newspaper, get reference to this particular thing where we talk so. So then they pay them, and up to this time so then they pay them for both the chancellor and for the tribunal. So this is not the person where they go fight for justice. This is not the person where they go fight against professional misconduct. What you take on them? And they take 2 salary.
One thing where I want for make people we don't know it, because I know see this way they talk, so plenty people know since this man way now your uncle take over governance, the Yuki and Dabaru where they campaign on the Yuki and Dabaru where they come and talk, say they set up anti-corruption commission for it just don't improve like 90% back to how they meet them. Because with this kind of setup, and always it don't explain so for make people are able to understand the kind of person, the kind of personality where they go put for comfort for this kind case of this nature. Look at in your profile. Look in background. Look what in they do first. So people like this, who say you feel say you they go put caretaker, they go put them where they go work in the interest of caretaker. Because one, I get for think for say, now my boss don't send me on this assignment. And the assignment what I can do, it get for give me more power to me boss than I did it before. Because this assignment, it get for favor me boss. Now I collect 2 salary first. No, but you tell me now, you where they watch this program. People like this, waiting you expect say, in the case of Lara Taylor Pierce, which results again for pool day, mind you, again for go report to Imbosona Kiatika Bio, we sena. You feel say if they go give Lara Taylor Pierce, say no, again right, Kiatika Bio not be supposed for this kind of suspension. Then will be at that time it will begin lost first in 2 salary. You understand?
Remember,
and mind you, they be not sack out. Then we don't sack him.
You get sense. You remember, you don't get locked for nothing.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's just the fact. Then we don't sack him. And caretaker go take him back, he can't walk. That kind of person, no joke with caretaker again, no. So that the people them this where them go set for this tribunal for look inside the case.
One people we not done it.
One.
I say we do investigation,
No,
we do research.
Maybe just wash them. We count in a bathroom. We wash them.
And then we dry the towel and pump and let them shine. So people see them.
So now go see them. So you tell me this kind of person whose kind job he get for can do in this case for caretaker.
As if this one you go say and because of double dipping. Let's move to the next one.
We move.
The other person within the panel and call him Ivan. Yes, then call him Justice Ivan Sise. Now, what he make Justice Ivan Sise? Remember how this tribunal, they say they want them where they're supposed to be independent. They're not for link no side because
come again, that's how they're supposed to be what?
Independent.
You hear that?
In other words,
you understand what that one
they not forget interest in this particular thing.
So people then level.
Yes, they not forget interest, yeah. Therefore they traits. They not forget anybody where they support. But why we get question mark on this particular man where they call Ivan Sise Justice? Now this man currently he is at the Court of Appeal. Now Court of Appeal judge. And for the second term, now well I put him fine. Apart from the fact that he na appeals court judge. Remember appeals court now the last waiting that day. Who say where you don't go here, they don't bang bang. You say I'm not glad then you go now, you say the appeal listing. The last side. When you see the draw conclusion for the case day, you don't do now the final part Sunday.
No side again for
nothing on the no court again on the way that the land where you go. So this man did it. But why are they talking about him? This man don't contest for SLPP for 2 times. Now what if Moyamba?
You say?
This man don't contest for SLPP for go na parliament 2 terms.
Okay, so now don't jump to another person.
Yes, Ivan. Ivan, apart from the fact that in the appeals court, in an appeals court judge, but he don't contest 2 terms under SLPP.
You get SLPP card.
Because you know the contest we no get card. For the he don't contest 2 terms for going to parliament under SLPP. Now Moyamba roti fun kuna sabi roti fun kenti. So now if you get this kind of person again, where sit down, what's interesting if you say this? This remember the government say Lara and in deputy want to away Sansampa Nengai. So who that in interest if you say go sick?
So now listen, this setup, this whole team. Today we take with time for make una able understand the people them. Where take kabio in people them. Take kabio in people them. Where it just go pick for can look inside Lara Telo Pias in case. We don't tell you about the one where him don't sack. He draw and back say can't walk with me. Well, we don't know if he make him sack or something. That same day, he not be do it.
Sorry, I think we make mistake. Thank you very much. The Supreme Court and the highest court in the land. Yes, appeal court day before you go. So thank you very much for the correction. Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, thank you. You understand? Now, this other man, when Ivan, now another person, when a core was a root, where she ticked up. Or treating up. What to make it up? Now the roots.
And that main root back.
Now Ola. You understand? Now roots inside SLPP. When are the people that no want for make SLPP shake? Now the people that no want for make SLPP come on a power. Now the people that no want caretaker to be precise come on a power. And as somebody we don't contest, now the same way you come out for a position inside the SLPP. You do understand the kind of person they talk about now? Now, this now other person where caretaker pick say come and make una go team up for look inside Lara Telopias in senseless suspension where again as caretaker just because I don't have to make it pull me waste na do. Make it continue for pull me waste na do. I see somebody comment say Lara for me for don't pull the full audit report. How Lara they pull the full one? It just don't begin give report. They don't pull and commodity. They don't match the other people that we get in a drawer. My brother, my sister, it's not possible. So this is not the kind of person where himself can't team up with this other whom I will tell you say, we don't push a go. A counter back, say, una come for can look to this case. Now 2, sit down, not go no side. Bring other one.
Number 3. where na the number last panelist. His name na Mr. Lahai Farmer, a lawyer. And currently, it work as the government consultant, now the Auditor General in office. Well, sorry, the Attorney General in office. Interestingly, the one where they before Paris matter, now the Attorney General. Then, this man, when a lawyer, Lahai Farmer, na consultant for the government. Listen, na consultant.
Who's government?
We salon government.
Who's one? The one be
This government, right now.
Oh, you mean
currently under this Maada administration. Na consultant for the government. And it work for the Attorney General. Interestingly, in other words, you say, indirect boss, na the Attorney General. And the Attorney General now one of the complainants, if not the key complainant in this issue. So now begin for watch now. But my boy, me na you boss. Me na the complainant inside issue. Now you na the lawyer. You know go seek me interest.
Okay, you mean the Attorney General? You know one person can ladies complain.
Yes, now the one of the but now in the legal advisor.
Now the English I want put up for that sister and village and what I understand.
Now when it comes to law business inside the country, now the Attorney General now they advise the caretaker on waiting for the end in all state matter. When it comes to now him the Attorney General, now him they be the leader for this, except if he get other people already assigned to. But now him now the chief legal representative for the government. It means that now day before by any legal business in the country. So if Lahai Farmer they work for the Attorney General as government consultant, then they can make a panel where it's supposed to be independent. Tell me about it go independent or it go be dependent.
You don't get the last one. The number
and so I tell you now, somebody say la no like Ivan say. Like even at the 2 dates them where Ivan they don't contest. They don't contest 2007 and they don't contest 2012 for parliamentary election. Now Wotifum Moyamba under the SLPP. Yeah. So this not the thing. And now Lahai Farmer where they work for the Attorney General in office and then they pay them every month, then they pay a fee for consultancy services. So the government, the consultant on legal issues then the consultant and then they pay them for that. So it get for seeking interest for maintaining in job for as a consultant. Then now they don't go get out that job say, I beg una can't sit down at this panel and then una just brush, iron brush, you know sabi that word. I una iron brush.
Hungry lion,
yes,
what?
I una iron brush.
Iron brush.
Lara momo ainin, tamba momo una iron brush. That's what Tikabi say. It's let them go ahead. So now the people in this, tell me about what do you think?
So we just to become clear to you for make you able to understand the whole team. They're all the background setting inside the SLPP. We want to make you understand which is not the position.
So in other words,
you know,
all of them 3 people, yeah, they pay them 210, and they pay them from the consolidated fund for the 2 roles them where they play.
And as well, the assignments where they give them, where they get for go give caretaker the report where you want to get for compensate them.
Well, so he left IUA for caller now. If you want to call a double dipping, if you want to call finger soup 210. But the bottom line, they all work for the government.
So you tell we not get sense, we fool. Anytime where topic of the SLPP come with a fan where they put some, we fool, we accept it, we fool. You know, now so back the because the COI with the act fool, we fool. We will not accept from the one who begins to say we fool. But the sensible people them always they can cap we own fool and go
so look at this Bible. Ivan Cisse, then they pay him as appeal court judge,
of course.
Farmer, then they pay him as consultant,
Perfectly correct.
I call this other one, except for Yeo. But all the panel them, then they pay them. Then they pay them from a consolidated fund. Then now, let's tell you now what you now want to understand. Oh no. You know, almost then they pay them people here for month, every month. Remember, when 2 years then they can't take by this case, so nothing not come up right.
Don't tell them.
Then they pay any one of them.
But most of them they can make noise, not sabi settle to it all.
Except for the chairperson when I Yeo or Yao, I call her no more. Meow.
When I land.
Apart from Nyao, then they pay them 60 million every month.
You know, eh?
That are the old leons, so 60 million
you know
every
that?
month. Where the new leons now 60,000 leons down there. Every month, and they pay them that 60 million every month for Sidopa idleness.
Okay. So this is now the set of people where we don't describe for you where them put for can look inside Lara in case we don't put the Nakiate Kabio. And all of them people they are, we don't read for you them profile. But you know, let me tell you today something. We had family house. We already know Siena University. Most of them don't accept. Most of them can come for can't take class and go teach other people them. But you know, Solomon, the same way they get sense, you know, they ever admit say they gain something.
And they value and the other.
No. Now when you don't go, what you don't go take some of you lectures them, though you go implement them other side inside art. There now we had to go learn this so. So some of una can come, una they talk bad words for make una they push you, for give una the information on what. Would they give una? This university not pay 50 leons, would they give lectures? We fool. We fool today. But the fool way always to the lecture, now you they take for go make gain. Usai you they go. So for them, this is not the exact people them way caretaker bio set up for Lara Tilopia's issue. But let me tell you, because we can tell now before time. With this kind of people, we caretaker bio don't put what we don't read them profile. We don't tell you how strong they are inside the SLPP, especially the pauper. Not ever expect, not ever think, not ever member say any outcome they come will go be in the favor of Lara Taylor Pierce. One thing about them people are all okay. Now, let me tell you, I can always tell you, say inside the SLPP, get a meaningful and sensible SLPP them. When you watch inside the SLPP right now, then divided, you get a main SLPP where it be say, maybe if not them being there with caretaker, they continue for the like it is so. Then you get them, then a young people there where caretaker just go pick because now they already know they are so gone, where you can't get them payback time. Now, two different people them. They don't mean good for the country. To be honest, this particular set, they don't mean good for the country. Not get me wrong, you get SLPP, people them, where they get the know-how how for rule a country, then get the way out there for advice caretaker. We all see, Pakaba in time, most of this mess not really happen. But this set of SLPP, they not come for push this country, they not come for better this country, they not come for better the people them. And then now so they get support at their back. We don't follow them panic full. Then they see the truth that they come and argue big fully. So these are the people that we set up. As I say, not expect say Lara they get any good reports inside this particular investigation. But the report that gets for come out, caretaker they all in bobo them, they get for go report to them. But we don't work for you. What he send we for, we don't go do them. They don't care about their credibility. Oh, he don't care about credibility. He supporters them. No care. Don't in bobo they cause for it. No care. Who's that for no say caretaker and supporters them kalo. You remember when people ask you, who that be the international community, ECOWAS. Now when they see say the people that wait and they hail, they can pull them waste now do. Now I play videos and they say, international community. Don't be can put more past alone politics. Imagine, you remember MCC, the talk that will come up, international community, ECOWAS, blah 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 blah. Dance. But maybe out, big people and dance for we. Then tell the international community, be they not in favor. As waiting they be they tell we, not what we say. But now then they can cry down. So today, as we say, with a clean.
And we need one number.
With a clean Lara in business. Elongo.
We need one number. Okay, I just did not take one more, just one part no more, quick.
You say wow, 60 million. 60 million! I tell you some of them they can't cause for Maada themselves. They don't even know the information. And I mean they kind of college of Weird, University of Weird, but can't get some of the information there. We they give na free of charge. Me what we move.
Okay. Me na money me leko. Oh, na money me leko. Tulun.
I can't give people the hard to complain now. Because I can't have a list. What is this so?
I say, me na money me leko. Oh, me na money me leko. Tulun. I say, no feel bad. Tulun. So we just they call her tulun. Na money me they talk.
We move. We just, we don't mean about this. We go talk up. Yeah.
Okay.
See money.
Interestingly, they don't set up this thing, and then people don't begin to take pay from December 2021. Say to now, then they take pay. But remember, say yesterday, for all the pay when they take, they not even see don't pass 5 tomatoes.
They just they can't chill and go.
They not even see don't reach pass 5
And they can't do barbecue and
But
go.
they can chill.
Chill.
Meet and greets. All of them. Every month and they take salary. Let's tell you now, not giving almost salary each of them, the 2 people that they take. So for example, apart from the chairperson, Lahai Farmer.
Excuse me. Sister admin. Do you waiting? What?
Koromzi.
Koromzi.
Okay, no worry, bro, but I'll take
Yeah,
your
you know they ever see this channel again.
I'll take your part. I'm not saying you can kind of make your points, but any
Yeah?
money course, yeah? You know they see
That's the
channel
dream
again.
we had now. This rule next week can't cause. You know they see this channel again. Full like Maada bio. You know they see this channel again now in life. Yeah? How na boss full and rude na so na they will treat you now.
Okay.
Now the last one. Bye bye.
We're not selling knockout to critical point. You can accuse me of all things, all the best, but if you come and begin use some words them, you get disciplined people, you get big people in our place. What the cause? We na money me leko, oh, me na money me leko, tolo. Something like this, na eto. We can't get money. It just they go like breeze, like when they can say one show, Sabida one show money.
Short one.
The money just they go. They can say, hey me, the way they get the money, just the loss. I don't know how they go. So I will show they take, and that's what country.
Or the trophy.
Tofi, that is same. Ocean and Tofi. Me na money me like oh, me na money me like oh, tolo. Okay, so for every month, Lahai Farmer and Ivan, Justice Ivan Sise, then they take go na the host 180 million leons. 180 million leons. Now then they take go na the host them every month.
Uda?
Lahai Farmer and Ivan Sise, Justice, they take go na the host 180 million leons. Not put it in dollar quick now. In dollar, you could say then they take $16,000 from we consolidated fund.
For good waiting.
But just go chill now, bro.
And if you can say laugh.
For go chill. And this money, they don't need take them continuously. They take on December, then take on January 2020, the December 2021 first. After we then suspend at November, then begin take on December when they set the tribunal. December 2021, then spend for them two no more 180 million for them two. 180 million. When at 60 million, okay?
Now know why you now they call. They give you a small time.
So they all then they take for the month of December, they take 180 million. For the month, all of this 180 million throughout. So that begin call the dates. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So for the rest of 2022, then they take this money all gonna they owe 60 million each. And interestingly, the number 3 person when the chairperson, they get more. But we just the flat rate for the all.
Yeah, salon.
The chairperson they get more, but we just say the flat rate for the all. So in other words, the all then they get 180 million. The chairperson they get more. I just quickly lay another one in. So from January to December of 2022, they don't take them kind of corporate from we. Then begin back in 2023. January, February, not to match this, so and they pay them every month 180 million leons. So for the rest of from 2021, when they set up this particular tribunal, so January 2023, the money where they don't actually get from the consolidated fund, when we put them in new loans, now 2,520,000. That are the new loans. But when you put them into the old loans now, 2 billion 500, see the amount again, 2,520 million. 2,520 millions. Then they don't take from when they set up this as just salary, not to running cost and for the other staff there, just for the panelists them. You hear what I say? And then they won't put all inside the dollar. When we say, okay, how we convert that now to dollar? The dollar, what we put inside the dollar now? You will say from that same day, when they set up, they don't get 183,313,000 what's it like about 183,313.97 dollars. You hear what I say? $183,000 313.97 from where they set up the tribunal, where they appointed the panelists in it to now. No, well, I'm not saying to now. To January, that amount of money they don't take.
Anyway, Lulu, una no bother on herself. That man, if na man or woman, he don't go. You know they see we are again. Una no bother about there, he don't go. So, family members, them, you don't hear it. Now the beginning, no. Now the beginning of the couple. Now
not to even begin itself.
They were mopping the couple side with this show. You see how people them wicked, selfish, and greed? This now you they talk.
Sorry.
This now you they come forgive with people that make themselves understand because some of them things there, that brother with sister upline at that village. You know they understand. That's all man able read that here. Una see how government useless to people them not useful. Aki they tell una this word say this particular government. The majority they cry, but you get few choosing one them where they not even see the cry of the people. People like this. If you they collect some kind of babala money, take home.
Okay, hold on.
Mass not there.
Hold on. No, don't forget about mass. And just one part of waiting and they take from a consolidated fund. Hold on. You don't know the other part what I've been telling you just now. You forget? Apart from this money, where then 3 people had to take from a consolidated fund. Remember say that year when they pay him as chancellor for the Kono University. A special salary. Kankama. Ivan, Sise, then is PM as appeal court judge.
Separate.
And then you get Lahai Farmer, then they pay him as consultant from a consolidated fund.
FOC, bonus.
Then, additionally, they can add this other one where they can say, brah, I can chill that barbecue business, meet and greet. 180.
No, Shembepe, so you tell me now how you feel sick at they send them kind people there on an assignment and they no work that assignment they in the favor of caretaker bio. With all them babala money there. You already decide one and first, when they pay them, the various positions, the way they collect separate salary for. Now you come now, the main bowl. It just like when they go to a stadium. They go around first, the outside of the stadium, before they come at the main bowl. So now tell me how this particular government they able to make this country. How this government they able to develop this country. How this government they succeed the people of this country. A bag of rice now, Amos. The one person they collect them kind of money there. Single person. The caretaker will tell you say come for camp block. The leakages them, the loopholes them, the waiting.
Okay, so let's put this other way.
You name them.
We as the taxpayer per hour.
We move.
Per hour.
We move.
We pay any one of them people there so 6,789 from where they don't begin per hour. $6,789 per hour from where they don't begin. So imagine no more now. By the way, we get beaucoup things, but for now, I think say let me get pause. Mina money aleko, tolo. Because some people they don't begin get pleasure. You know, they don't begin get pleasure.
Don't can give people them
We not kill them place. So let left and for today. Let we left and let nobody not call it to please. We not call it to.
Yeah. Set the line for now.
Mina money aleko. Mina money aleko. Tolo.
We get 901 where they watch the program right now. Please, please, hit the like button for you. About 350 likes.
We then can nourish information how they give now, bo.
Pierre, guess what? No phone call if the likes no go up.
What about the one who don't like it now?
No. Now one are family. So family is suffer family. Then they suffer for them brother and sister at the back. So now let us say April for telling. Now let hit the like button for you.
All right.
I know they open the phone line.
On Facebook we get 350 and then
I know they open the phone line at all.
We don't pass the threshold set. So why you not go give you the opportunity?
No. All man they suffer for
family for suffer for family.
Yeah, boy self. Now the same family. Now we are
YouTube waiting bo.
Now we are able.
Okay, YouTube don't begin go.
You just look bo 900. 300.
900 to the dot. And please, we get new members that were on January for the first time. Please, when I not forget.
370. No.
Please,
I still not even okay.
When I not forget for subscribe to a YouTube channel. Yeah, on YouTube we get. Let me just see quickly. We get 68,622. So please, you will not subscribe to the channel. Please consider for subscribe. We get more things then. We dey continue with this thing. I think this is a series we dey do. Auditor General, anytime you see other title, not free to come on. It inside there. Hey, mina money aleko, mina money aleko, tolo. No, you know something that we don't talk to tell gonna something when fun, eh? Look at the funny part of the deal, and then we can get ourselves that kind of opportunity for let me relax, yeah, let me chill. So if that be the case,
at least, let me get 500 likes, 394. No.
So wait,
no.
Bible, okay, why is we wait for them? This, my brother, you get one song we do for me. We don't talk about thousands of dollars, billions of leons. So you find out, say the people of a country for let them get 5,000 safe. For it, because I understand, say even cookery, the common cookery right now 8,000 leons. So imagine, forget 5,000. Mami boku trade, mami boku they know they again.
Top and give me 5.
Okay, they 7. You know they again. 5,000 for the day.
Hey,
the people not get time for it.
Run the spice.
Bang bang, na. Raga spice, whoa. Oh lad, you go, lad. What? Cash record 1,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Poor one not get time for it, I swear. Lord, I can feel and foresee. The poor man they suffer, the rich man no they offer. I can feel and foresee. Money no there, how them go bluffer. I can feel and foresee. Poor one they don't know the butter them bread. I can feel and foresee. But you don't sit, you not get you great. I said there's too much pressure on the people them eat. You make man just fed up. Too much pressure on the people them eat. You make me just they cry. 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Poor one not get time for it, I swear. You know me say because of we born pampo. Yeah. That means say we for die pampo. Whoa. You know me say because of we born pampo.
Yeah. That means say we for die pampo. Yeah.
Yeah. No cry, bro, no cry.
Not only cry, I got spice. And the thing, it pain the guy. It pain him. It really pain him. And we look on the line, almost get.
All right.
Now watch it time. We get better time not again. We have 15 minutes.
We get 115.
1 minute 30 seconds.
130.
All right, quick one.
All right, we go on the phone line. Yeah. No time to waste. Hello, caller. You name and side you call me from, please.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Mohammed. Hello.
Yes, you did.
Welcome on the show.
Yeah, Mohammed.
All right,
go ahead. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Okay. Okay. Concerning this Samura Kamara issue, this stand on the what? But say Samura Kamara talk on the election process, talk about Maada be a failed government.
What is Samura say for the election?
Samura Kamara say, right? Samura Kamara say, it go make the election process not go credible. If it's not make more credible, it will make the way self governable. But I say people put it.
So what you do? I listen back to the audio. Listen and first, find one, then you come back. Yeah.
Thank you. God bless you.
No, listen. I know Bible. No, this one. This way through this challenge. Some people not. This one not talk that word. You see, and now that man then I say it talk. I say put the.
So waiting a system. Now the election system he talk about. He say if the election process not credible. Listen, Iwodo. He say if the election process not credible, it go make the system. It will give all problems to the system. Whose problem will they give to the election? Anyway, we just get 130 seconds. Thank you very much.
Okay, but not to say it. Okay, if you go to the website of the electoral rate set, then give it 103%. If someone come and angry, it will still throw challenge on the election results. But if you go to the website,
thank you very much, my brother. We just get 130 seconds.
Okay, they're not agree for put on the website, but just say this election, the next one will go with us, so just get jeep change.
Thank you, my brother. You don't exceed the time, sir. We go to another call.
Hello, caller. You name and where you call from, please.
Yeah, I call from Riyadh.
All right, you welcome now.
My sister, not tell me say I cry, you.
No, brother, I need cry. I need cry, but it's painful. The kind of money they own, they call them people also the old people and they suffer na tongue. It's not easy, me brother. Can you imagine Gary when they buy and 3 cup 500 euros? Gary don't go up. They look the kind of money they own, they come. I know one day they get kind of money then they own, they call more than this also. But my brother, mass in a book that in the books and the rent now for go.
Yes.
Then about Samura Kamara in talk, my brother, me been man no like you. The way we vote, we really know some people are so not to them win. Maybe me talk say if they no call this result correct. But then they try for me, I say we may no one they gonna abuse, but they gonna abuse because they don't kill people and during the war. But this result, if they not call and good, not just like a wamat
so fine.
way they talk. You know they talk with you mean. You understand? You know they talk with you mean.
Yeah.
So that the same pain that man them in the field where he just talk a word, but he not mean them, and indeed he not do them.
He not do them.
But me brother, that kind of money they don't have the call so, but they make they cry you.
Yeah, big. We just want to know no more. Waiting the government to do. Where then they hide power now. Now the reason this way make this tribunal they not ever make let people and they understand what they happen because of the kind of corruption we did it. Thank you very much, my sister. God bless you.
Yeah, but they begin one after them.
Well, one after inside the ballot box. June 24. June 24. One after them.
Thank you. God bless you.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Hello, caller. You name and where you call from?
Yes, I'm in the they call from UK.
All right. You're welcome on the show. You get 1 minute 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think say a little bit of mistake there for that word. Samura, I listened to the video. Samura Kamara not say it say if the election is not credible, I will create all sorts of problems.
For the
so you should have asked which problems.
All sorts of problems. For
okay. Wait. Give me. Just if you say also there's different type of problems. Maybe you can call me and not go commission of inquiry. That's a problem.
No.
I refuse to go.
Complete statement. I will create all sorts of problems for waiting.
Listen. Even the president himself.
No. Wait. You get a complete statement.
He said it creates all sorts of problems for the system.
What do you mean by that?
Okay. Wait. There's a difference because there's a commission of inquiry. If you call me, I refuse to go.
No, commission of inquiry not
brother man, in as much as we support, we allow them to pamper things them. It is not good for we. If we try to change the system, we they put on their mother the way they do. Now we hit the nail straight.
No. If you say ungovernable, which means it creates unrest in the country. like when the war began at the country. But the president himself, he tell una say in manifesto, he don't deliver everything what the people they want, which means it's credible.
All right, thank you very much.
God bless you,
He don't
sir.
deliver everything what you want,
Thank
which
you.
means it's credible.
Thank
And
you,
they
sir.
even lie or Slima say if they get orders from the above. Anything what they do, now they get orders from the
All right,
above.
all right. We don't want to talk
Samura
about Laila and
Kamara.
Slima today. We just want to talk about the issue they will get now. They go. Thank you very much. You don't exceed the time, sir.
You're welcome.
Please now let's stick to the issue where we talk about today. We get 2 issues, no more inside the program today.
Hello, caller. Your name and who side you calling
Hello.
from?
Yeah, my name Priscilla. They call from France.
You're welcome on the show. You get 1 minute 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Okay, me brother, I thank you for the program. I really glad it.
We thank God.
But first of all, I dey try for me quick because before me time go finish. This thing what una do so today, it good oh. The fact that Samura say it dey create problem for the system, no get nothing for do with governance because there was no government in fact back then. The Samura be they refer to the electoral system because that same system them be they use they filter the man he vote there, they push them give Maada. We all be there at the
Okay,
polling center.
Priscilla, hold on. I'll ask you one question.
Yeah.
If you say let me take up how you say. If you say it creates a problem for the electoral system, okay? How you feel say if it creates a problem for the electoral system where they don't call the result? Waiting for being do to the system. Waiting have been the way. No way, not the brother and sister. It basically the devil talk say after this election, whatever government form, if I'm not satisfied, I will create problem for the system. Period. Now, no be honest.
God.
No. I swear to God, my brother, myself, this one, I go just left hand because the minute done or but I not agree. Because
Yes, agree. Okay, we respect your points. We respect that.
For government, for making government ungovernable, and the man talking about the electoral system, it need to me now 2 different things.
Okay.
Now 2 different things. So, I know say sometimes, we have to try for me day and that, no one not be one-sided. But this one, make me to me, I don't think say if this man get anything for do about this
No, he don't get anything for do with this, but now the world we concerned about. Thank you very much, my sister. God bless you.
No, that's not like credible man. You want
Not true, but still, it can make mistake. Thank you, my sister. You don't exceed the time. All right, not a problem. We'll go to other one. No, go to other call quick. We want make a quick.
Thank you.
1 minute 30 seconds.
Hello,
No more
caller. Your name and
left.
who side you calling from, please?
Hello,
You're welcome on the show. All right, you get 1 minute 30 seconds. Go ahead. Today, like hot.
Okay, man. I just want to agree. Thank you for the efforts on the make for
Thank
Obama
God.
come today. Now, the most important thing we will concentrate on, you see, this government we can rule with the honor from London. They own a bunch of criminal them. Now, we think now for trace the accounts they wouldn't get. Because one of them in Virginia right now, where now we former finance minister, where now the chief minister or whatnot, JJ, he don't have Manassas. They put all kind money in dollars back to carry them. Even yesterday we go see them. You get them big talk them. So now we try for trace from the president, Fatima, all of them, they account them, who say they get them, keep them money them. All incident they would prosecute, all incident by the grace of God. So now my contribution this.
Thank you, brother man. God bless you. Hello, caller. Your name and who side you calling from?
Good evening. This is Abdul call from United States.
You're welcome on the show, brother man. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Yeah, I've been for love for see AAA use the exact quotation of Samura. Then at the same time, guide them the time we say let Samura deny and expose himself. But again, I know condone what he say completely wrong. One thing about human being, especially a leader, you tell where you hurt one. Now you tell you get to be very careful with what you they say.
Correct.
You know? So on the side of them, man, the way they enjoy with them fabulous money then they. I don't think they know the meaning of easy money.
Mm-hmm.
When they cut you off from easy money, your life they become miserable, and that's what they get for end. Thank you, bye.
Thank you. God bless you.
Now to so it make you forget about yourself.
Of course. Hello, caller. Your name and who side they call me from?
Hello, caller. You reduce the volume of your set and let we talk clean.
Yeah, they call from Sweden, in Aside.
Alright, Said, reduce the volume of your set here, yeah?
How you doing, man?
Said, reduce the volume of your set.
Yeah, they don't.
You know they done with the area and still. Autumn.
I don't put that off.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the concern in this auditor problem.
Okay.
Are the highest corruption I ever see. You know, the people are even you. They never pay the amount of money they are. So that for months, if you say you go do that case day. That is never ever done until the time pass, the time reach. Because obviously, now it make them delay them. Because if not really not seeing the panel they want for work for the government, they don't count that case a long time. But because of the amount of money they receive, they put it, say every month, the more you delay the case, and the more you pocket the flop. The more you delay it, the more you pocket the flop. So like this one, they just decide for do what they want for do na the young cabal. There's no way we go able to do anything concerning this. And this, like I don't be national for me, national for him.
All right.
And that's normal, I guess.
Thank you, brother. God bless you.
Weird. Well, please reduce the volume of your sets.
I don't really sound.
All right, you welcome on the show. You name and who side they call me from?
Concerned citizen for the United States.
You get 1 minute 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Okay, Roman say where you go bush. And we get slogan again when you say what na mouth not to load na head. Na Samura been do so. What me they say is exactly what is the collab before this one call. A wrong when you vex any trade common and mouth nine and take capitalize. So them people here in a self wrong. The easy way I say in a wrong. In a same Maada bio himself don't say that. In a be forget the two audio them straight. So nobody not go say that they say something.
Okay, hold on, sir. Hold on, sir. You know the reason why we call Samura Ion? Now because then grant him interview and ask him about that particular talk the way if they don't talk, he deny him. Anytime we can take a bio 2, somebody grant him interview, he deny. We they call the video for prove him. Say no, you been talking. Now he make call Samura Ion.
I understand what you say, I got you. But to be fair play over the ear for let nobody not begin say something contrary to you now begin to say such a word. If you to me advice, if all two play the same time one at a time, then nobody not go begin argue say, hey, this been this been that. Then
so in this case, we don't want to let anybody score points at per any person. I just want to get what we've been concerned about. And not to let we can't talk about Maada in this case.
Okay, I get that. All what me they say is the same thing when they say NSP say they all say that. So then people are not when they don't fail, then they capitalize on that thing and they have their grounds.
Yes.
So what me they say, let the politician land this now. You get different way for user. If I lost election, I know I go proceed to the end. Because election are cut to the end. Even in Nigeria, we don't see where they know electoral don't call. No fight, the politician and say they not go fight and they plead to them, then they support them. Because they know say the court go do the right thing. Now we on court we know they do the right thing, make we they take the action that we on hand. We not for be. Now they make with a lost case. Not take you right, make wrong. Two wrong, now they make one right. So now my own contribution that.
Thank you, brother man. God bless you. Hello, caller. You name and who side they call you from?
Hello?
You welcome on the show.
Yeah, we had on a good evening.
How are you, boss?
I call from Washington.
All right, you get 1 minute, 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Yeah, the statement to Samura make, I believe say anybody can make that statement. If you remember back, President Bio make that statement there. He said APC cannot power, he go overthrow them back. So anybody can talk. Even the last time back again, the last election, he didn't AYV talk back again, get 3 marks.
Exactly.
So, me now I'm going to take that up, make anything.
No, we don't make any issue. I hope you to get the point to out today.
The other issue is if this government, they know what they do. And not to them people on appoint, they take salary to them. They get even the Minister of Education, they take 2 salary. They get another office where the head now the State House. And they self know there is a law that you need to sign government voucher 2 times. Now law. So if they take two salary, then they do it willfully. The last time that Jamigo guy, we talk and say he they pay an Anakovac, don't they pay as Minister of a Deputy.
No, not to Jamigo. Now the Minister of Finance now, when I be the deputy.
Okay. They say they pay 2 times. Go they ask them back and say, hey, who's one book? We say why would they pay?
Anakovac, yes.
And they ask them, I'm glad you the lady tell and say, you don't know say that they wrong.
All
they
right.
are weird. There will come a time where they get forgive all the money they take for the other side.
All right, brother man. Thank you.
Because
God bless
they
you.
know say the Salon Constitution not call for that. You need to sign government voucher to them.
All right. God
It's
bless
corruption.
you. God bless you.
All right, so they take 5 more calls.
This now one. Hello, call. You name and you say they call you from. Hello, caller.
Hello.
You dey live on Weird. You name and you say they call you from.
I dey call from Weird.
All right, you welcome now Weird, and you get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Okay, thank you so much. Some people they only touch on me thoughts anyway. For say if election not credible, it will cause a lot of problem for the system. Which system at that particular time? Now the electoral system. Because now get 103%. Now go get 103%. Yes.
So how it been get 103%?
Because now we calculate the whole percentage of the election result is over 100.
So how you reach
It's
that
over
point?
100.
Make them understand. Teach me.
No, well then they only go too long.
No, I give you time. We want to understand because if you say it passed 103%.
The result where he call them, where he say this guy 90 something, so this guy, so where add the 2% there, it's over 100%.
No, I'm not agreeing with you, man.
It's over 100%. So if the man, no, not to cut a day, not to cut a day.
Yeah, now
Allow
I'm
me
not to cut, but yeah, with the past information where we want for standby. Now make.
What done? We not go ask now that
No, we
question.
ask you as we go along. Now that's the program there for man.
If you add the 2% them, if you add the 2% of the 2 candidates them, it's over 103%. Now 103%. Now 103%. Everybody know about that. That's why I ask no
So
more.
me don't know about that one day.
No, well, people they don't know about. Me know about that. Say the percentage of the 2 candidates in an election, 100%. If we not for go over 100%. So if you go over 100%, there was cheating and other kind of malpractice that will take place inside the electoral offices. So if the man say if the election not credible and it was not credible according to the result, now I make somebody in fact don't talk say, even then at the website state of today what they talk so by region, by constituency, by district and all, they. So that's 90 man be me. Not mean say where the government don't sit down, it go cause trouble. It go cause problem for the system, and the system at that time was electoral make.
All right.
For Lara you mean because now we don't already begin for condone for hide some cook where they don't begin
So
thief.
again, we ask you question again. How it be not begin condole that?
All this way do that timber business with Babadi, people and they will understand the amount of money they don't squander. It decide for pull and say, oh no, well this will go check and this that so it be already begin for connive with them. If we don't begin condone and I make them wear.
All right,
Thank you. God bless you. All right, we'll take 2 more calls for wrap up the program. Hello, caller. You name and where they call me from. Hello. You welcome on the
Yes,
show.
I call from you. Bible saying here, Samura talk the word, but at the same time, when you will watch back, the president will again now talk the same word.
I think we talk also now.
He say if the election not going in favor, he go call in people them out.
We talk
So
about
me no see why the Minister of Information for the champion NTNA, but all the blame they go to the APC media team. Because if the sitting government minister and they come up with them talk and they then safe for what they tell them the matter be in utterance is the way me they make. Then safe. So what you watch the lapses there on APC media team because some of their research there, therefore would they do them and then get them in there. What they go see all them people in there. So anything where the people then go talk, them go able to counter them because themselves they make careless and they know they do their research well. And then they make always and go carry and talk I go to them.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, the last call for today's edition. Hello, caller. You name and who they call me from?
Hello, Babu.
God bless you.
Yeah, me now, sir. They call for the UK from the UK.
All right, you're welcome, my brother.
Yeah, I just want to buttress that lady, the last caller. We talk about the percentage about the last election. No matter be we. I wonder why una the deny that lady they say the percentage not pass 100% when they match or through the number then. Everybody be know that other past election. But in fact, we make delay for give the result when they check, the percentage was over 100% when they match or through the number then. So now through that lady did the talk, yeah. Now make adjust that.
So I know what you do. What make una they say it pass. I know exactly what happened because of the invalid vote.
Right. Yeah, because now which will get out.
Yeah, because of the invalid vote. But if you now work out election process day, when I go no say no pass, like I show now something quickly.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much.
No problem, man. Thank you very much.
Hold on, by the way. Hold on, quick. Last show now this thing. If you now watch the total number of votes by percentage, the number of valid votes where then cast for each candidate, Samura Kamara. He gets for the All People's Congress got 1,227,171 votes, where represent 41.19%, or you say 19% of the valid vote cast. Then Maada in vote where he gets for the SLPP, he get 1,319,406 votes, representing 51.81 valid vote cast. If you put these 2% together and 100, I know what it makes some people say 3% because of what they call invalid vote. Now, how then the work election make Loan understand the total vote cast. First of all, round and say the total vote cast 100. Where apart from the invalid and waiting 100, but when then they count the results, the proper results at the end of the day, then they say the total number of valid votes. So this valid vote cast, if they go to 100%, the invalid vote, they get in own small percent. So now it makes some people say it passed 103%. No, now so election result don't the tally. So one thing I they know, some people they try for tell people one thing. I know what in our election results. Not to today I begin watch election results. Yeah. So the total number of valid votes cast now 100% of an this. But when you get the invalid votes, and when you say total number of votes cast minus the invalid vote, when you watch it, you say it's not equivalent. But if you don't take this total number of valid votes, then you come back and say that invalid, you still say yes, it passed 100%, but not to show it pass. They say total number of valid votes, 100%. So it not ever pass 100%. Now this our people they understand.
All right, so they take one bonus call and close the program for today. This now bonus call. Hello, caller, you name and decide the call from.
I call from where?
You're welcome on the show. You're not the last lucky caller for today. Give 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Okay, yeah, I don't glad the way Samura not admit say use that all day. Because basically that all day and what he use now two different something them. Ungovernable basically it means the government will govern. And it's saying that they create problem for the system. You can create problem for a system, it can be positive or negative problem. It just like if you oppose the government, then a positive problem.
But wait, who's the problem? Who's the problem?
Wait, positive. Problem. The word problem.
Okay, yes, like go. Like where the government, they rule, the thief money, so the thief money, Africanist press, they pull things then what the government they do. So Africanist press, they create problem for the government because they pull things that the government normally do.
So for the government, a positive one and
yeah, a positive.
No, for the government, not a positive, for them, not problem. But no, if you watch how it impacts on we, the other part of them, you will say a positive because we didn't know, but you don't call a problem for we.
Yeah. Okay.
So problem not get positive, bro.
The words then where you if you answer that word if you be answer that it will not implicate this because to that it talk. If you like on the tell for interview and I ask her exactly now this word you talk, if you deny that word now we go.
So what about the video now? Where they forget about what we talk. What about the video?
Yeah, the video is say it creates a series of problems for the system. The tell the interview and I ask them. You be talk so, if you deny say you not talk so, that we go all are responsible for that word because you talk them. But you not talk say ungovernable. Now that I trouble say.
All right, brother.
And if you matter be yourself, if you remember King Samuel, you not say it they make the government ungovernable. He say he go make the people in common apt.
Yes.
Now streets. He talk something like that. So now that normal contribution.
Thank you. God bless you. Well, of course, we family members, we don't come to the end of the today program. We appreciate everybody in input, both Facebook and YouTube. Comments, argument, phone calls, and everything. This is not the platform we did for talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly, but not get me wrong. We did talk about everybody, and anything we say we need for bring out for make people them know. We get for talk. We very sorry if we hurt anybody, but that's now we on platform. That now we had. All right. Sister admin the line for close the program.
Now the last bonus, the last one.
Close the program.
What's the fear?
It didn't miss you.
Fear. Where your uncle go June 24th? You are going to go with them.
So if me go down the left for watch now.
Go with me. I can't sit on a studio.
Okay, no problem. If you are like Komoya right now, no problem.
Go with Samura because you can't tell me Uncle Samura say. He say it will make something ungovernable.
No, but not for me one this today. Why not me now? You can see
all sorts of problems. Because you emphasize the money, you are the first because your uncle they talk for. June 24th, we are going to pack you. You gotta must go back. When you go to follow them. I beg. Maybe you will bring the money come. Yeah, go to bring a come. Okay, put one on my uncle in motor and not talk. Mr. Samura and my uncle. How about that?
Yeah. Enjoy yourself.
But yeah, I beg for me people that YouTube. I beg for God, I YouTube I call for. I just want to make fun. YouTube, we go call the watch you. I don't see we get 165 people that will not subscribe. The likes they're really, really small. We all they enjoy, we have fun. Please, we the beg when I like the program. Please, if you not subscribe, consider for subscribe. Please. With a big one because it's more about fun. As long as you not cost, you behave yourself, we're all in one family. So they encourage you now. Please do not subscribe. And also please do not forget for support. We need on support. Any little one I get, it counts. It means something. So please, super sticker, super chat, we get the Zelle, we get the Cash App, I can drop the information down for now, but we really appreciate you now. We only have fun. Especially when you stop for read about the tribunal where they put and then they teach the money there, me have to code small because me have to be on the end now, You told me I wonder that people they don't know for you don't see maybe. The money is too much, but anyway, we thank you now for the good job that they do. Let God bless you now, let God bless you, Conti Mama Salon. Thank you, YouTube, thank you, Facebook for our support and on our love as always.
All right.
Good night.
Thank you, Sister Admin, for close the program. Just as I say, plenty thanks to all we come and join me at the program. Anyway, this not get for stop. In any house, this get for the happen. agree
and disagree. But quickly, by the way, this now that KANGAROO by election. I want to make people understand this. Because we get for the cities they happen inside this election. But if we not understand them today, we're not going to understand any other day. And interestingly, people them day for make we get the wrong information. Now, if you watch the paragraph just up we aid, it'll tell you about the total number of valid votes cast. That's now for the KANGAROO by election. If you watch the total valid vote cast, if you don't count the total valid vote count, you don't get 100%. But if you count the invalid votes now, when a total, you still find out it don't pass the number. But when you work all the math, first of all, you calculate, say, the total number of votes cast, 100%. Then out of that 100%, say, now then you pull invalid votes, and then you pull the valid vote. Now, when you calculate the valid vote, you calculate them back by 100%. Because now, in gets the figure where then they go for as the winner. For example, if the total number of valid votes count and cast now 100, let's say 100%, 100 votes, then you get 61 votes, me get 49 votes, okay? When they put all that there, you can find out say 100%. But remember, say, invalid votes there. So if you calculate the invalid votes there, by the total number of votes, you can find out that it gets another percentage. But if you don't understand, you take that invalid vote, you pass them back by the valid vote, you find out that it goes to 103 or 104%. So now that day, I want we understand, because as the election they go near, as we get for go inside the election, we get for they get all of them kind of breakdown there for let we understand how the process they go. Because we not go on tomorrow back, let them beat Maada bio, then they can't tell we say no, the team pass now 105%. Well, if we don't understand that, we not going for get the results right. Now that take me time for let we understand waiting all of them thing there they try for go leg. So please let me try for understand. If you sabi anybody where they work now new, or anybody where they work now ECSL, or anybody when an international observer, where don't they watch election, or even una when they very close to Ernest Koroma, una please ask them how they vote then they go. If anything where them talk is different from what they say, I apologize, and if you want me for step away, I step away. But me no say na so vote talent inside the country. From your election where I don't go, for all of the election when we don't waiting, from by election to regular multi-tier election, or to any parliamentary council or the presidential election, I don't watch all, as I mean how all the system then they go, especially when it comes to voting. Yeah, if you watch some of my old programs, they will tell you how we analyzed Jean Kabay results and Solomon Bayer results, and it's like when first one to this last one when a Samura in Maada. So I know exactly waiting at the top. I know they say una wrong go. So anybody where we stand up say no, please defend your point, not feel bad. We just want for let we pass the right information for let people will get the information where we need. Because this term what they so right now, election term. And if we take the kind of grief we get from the last election, we can come to this other election, we will miss them all. And if we miss them, remember, if tomorrow they say Samura Kamara, he win by 61%, this same thing, then they say 3% invalid vote. How comes they get 3%, we can add? So you say 103%, then you will begin to see the problem. Then tomorrow, you go angry, because now you party, but you know one let other person agree. Or when you know one agree because no other person. So let me understand how the counting they go. So the responsibility then now to the political parties then. When you get for train the agents them, then for no, because this counting why they tell you so, it get for begin reflect from world level. Or for now when they say now how they call them and PR system, it still cancel on the day. So it get for start from the lowest level. And if you don't understand what you go team up here for, then go pass that over you eight time. So if I let the political party them, they get voter education for able for teach them people them how the system they go. And no way not the way they for mislead them people here. Because the minute they begin mislead them, we get problem with the election. So please, when I take note of this, ask your political leader of how they voting. If they're honest with you, then we'll explain you exactly what thing I don't explain you so. Well, I think say we don't reach our junction box. And we can't go now for let me go take we nap. Let's go rest because nap. Join me in the morning for we program we call cool rest, okay? But at the same time, I know say man no glad.
All right, family members, them now we don't come to the end of the program until we meet again tomorrow. Now another beautiful edition inside cool rest na morning. Una stay blessed. We love una. Tata.
Join you again tomorrow, but please remember say if we don't hurt you by one way or the other, we want for say If we hurt you, we sorry. We no mean bad, oh, we just want for make we all go before.
This now for we all. We get for the put agreements and disagreements. So please let me understand. Any information we can give you get for able for defend them. Let me get them up here.
We all go before.
Oh na 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 na, oh na na na, like I go na 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 na, oh na 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 na. Get up, stand up, get up, stand up, get up, stand up and fight for your right. Get up, stand up, get up, stand up, get up, stand up and fight for your right. Get up, stand up, get up, stand up, get up, stand up and fight for your right. Get up, stand up, get up, stand up, get up, stand up and fight for your right. Okay, the way this system they go, not us so we been vote for. Waiting the gun, where we can't see slow, not us so we been vote for. Waiting the gun, every day a new story. Waiting the gun and just they like how we waiting the gun. Separation them on a real. I'm not care how they dance for we. Waiting the gun, so clear they kill we. TikTok killing last week. Papi the country, banner the country, kanga the country slow. That's another walk, and the side where you go, so wahala we want for no. That's another walk. Mama want cook, money no day. Papa we been the woke, then don't sack him. Mama want cook, money no day. Papa we been the woke, then don't sack him. What a gwan in our country. What a gwan in our country. What a gwan in our country. We want for no. What a gwan so the policeman them we for protect we. The man them we for protect we. You know me beat we, and then they kill we. We want for no. What a gwan so the policeman them we for protect we. The man them we for protect we. Now me beat we, and then they kill we. We want for no. What a gwan so waiting and do to me brother LJ. We no gladdy. Why them baba? Waiting and do to me brother LJ. We no gladdy. Why them baba? Na full of man no. Yeah, full of man. We not afraid full of man. Full of man. This system they go. Not us so we been vote for. Waiting the gun. Where we can't see slow. Not us so we been vote for. Waiting the gun. Every day a new story. Waiting the gun and just they like how we. Waiting the gun. Separation them on a real. I'm not care how they dance for we. Waiting the gun. So care they kill we. TikTok killing last week. I see the mommy na sampa the papi na dancer. Waiting the gun. With the ask and this question, y'all let the answer. Waiting the gun. I see the mommy na sampa the papi na dancer. Waiting the gun. With the ask and this question, y'all let the answer. Waiting the gun. Papi the way the system they go, we not glad yo. We not glad at all. The way we can see they go now, we not glad yo. We not glad at all. Consultation of the country money. West control na the country money. Forget work na the country money. Follow you get side for sleepy money. We not glad yo. We not glad. We not glad yo. We not glad at all. I say with democracy done democracy. With the youths them one work we not lazy. Fuck good talk then they talk. Now they do don't get sweet. We not glad. The police brutality injustice don't get sweet. We not glad. When we tell them the truth and the vex, then don't turn against we. We not glad. I play the way the system they go.